Habibti, Habib Albi, my love, we are all divine entities. Our soul is the most precious creation on earth. We are all creations of the same one living God. I would like to start with a story. During the Second Lebanon War, I lived in Tiberias, in the north of Israel. One night I woke up, not aware of why. I sat on the bed, and in front of me, a tunnel-like energy opened in the wall. Through it appeared a young soldier. He appeared leaning on his arm with his upper body. He was torn in two, and he explained that I saw him as he died. He communicated in some non-verbal communication, like a story in a film. He was young and still confused by his sudden death. His hair was dark blonde. He wanted to show me how he died. It was as if we were together, looking at the scene from above. We went north, past the border of Lebanon, east to the sea. Mountains surrounded a beautiful valley. The beauty of nature in this place was the first thing I saw. Then we went closer. He showed me how he died. So many soldiers were dead on both sides. Finally, a convoy of big white lights appeared in the sky. They were gliding gently downwards, straight to the dead soldiers. The lights picked up the souls of the soldiers and went back to a certain point in the sky where they disappeared. I understood it was a passage between the worlds that were invisible to me. The lights were going upwards and downwards as the fighting continued in this place that looked like paradise, and we both agreed that this was a paradoxical sight. The soldier went back with the lights in an instant. The tunnel closed, and I was back awake and present. It was his legacy to me. Habib Albi, my love, Habibti, dear souls, we are creations of the same one living God, the God that loves us and loves this country we share, the God that fills our hearts with love, hope, and faith. I have been walking this land for 56 years, and I see you, noble, proud, authentic, heartfelt, the Arabic people. I see you living your spiritual legacy in a pure, clean way with joy. We all say that God exists and is alive. As humans that share the same planet, the same earth, share the land our ancestors walked. Our father Abraham was the first to hear him. We are brothers. We share the same God. God favored us. We have His direct blessing. It is in our name. Arabi Ivri. The name carries the spiritual DNA, the spiritual qualities. In the language of the Bible, Hebrew, our people, the Hebrews and the Arabic, their names, Ivri and Arabi. In Hebrew, you write them with the same letters, as those letters carry spiritual gifts, blessings of angels and spiritual entities. Yahuchi, we share the same belief in the same God. I want to share with you our mystical origins in this podcast. I want to share with you the sacred knowledge I received, to reveal the true nature of the world we share. I speak from my heart to your heart. The heart is the seat of the soul. We are all light entities, heavenly creations on a one-time performance on earth. My love, I know God. I love Him more than anything, for He is love. I have seen the grace and light of God. What I will teach you here, Moses, the prophet of God, taught me. I was born in the Galilee. I was raised as a non-religious. However, God made miracles for me. He awakened my soul and showed me the harmony and love of His creation. I worked for 25 years as a civil servant, as a social worker, group therapist, and community developer. In 2004, I had a dream. It was a Friday afternoon. I took a nap. I had a dream, and in my dream, an ancient book appeared open in front of me. From the text, 2 letters arose while transforming into 2 people. They had colorful robes. Years later, I looked in the internet and learned it was the official sacred dress of the high priests in the Holy Temple. They made me feel so happy and said, "We are Moses and Aaron, and if you sanctify on the 7th day, we will tell you the book's secrets." I woke up and said to myself, "Oh, me and my dreams." In 2016, after a year of sanctifying the 7th day, I started to receive sacred knowledge. I had written everything for 3 years, days and nights, and edited it to a book. The first thing he told me was that coercion or violence contradicts the spiritual world and the highest values of God. I will tell you in this podcast everything I have learned. I do not mean to impose my religion or beliefs. As I taught my children, I want you to listen, think, and criticize, but most importantly, feel it in your heart. The heart knows the truth. Like Abraham, our ancestor, who listened to the word of God through his heart, and God granted him a life of great wealth, luxury, and miracles. I am sure that listening to the teachings of God will benefit you in many ways, some more mysterious than others. Did you ever experience true love? Did you ever feel that you just met someone and it is as if you have known him for your whole life? Some call it twin souls or twin flames. The spiritual explanation is that you come from the same source. But how can you prove it? In the sacred knowledge of spiritual creation, the name reflects the essence of the spirit, the soul. So let us observe the names of our peoples again. Hebrew and Arabic. In Hebrew, the names of the Hebrews and Arabic people consists of 4 letters, the same letters in a different order. In Hebrew, letters represent a number. Aleph is 1 and Bet is 2, etc. The numbers that appear in the names Hebrew and Arabic are 7, 2, 1, 2, or 72 and 12. We know from the stories of the Bible that Ishmael had 12 sons. whom the Bible calls presidents. They are spiritual leaders, light entities. They are now spiritual influences, just like the 12 sons of Jacob. We have parallel stories. We also know from the sacred knowledge that there are 72 crown angels, same as the 72 virgins that symbolize feminine angels. So, my love, Habib Albi, Habibti, we have the same spiritual blessings. We come from the same spiritual source. We are brothers and sisters. Our physical eyes do not always see spiritual reality. Although we feel it, we believe in it, and we know it has the most significant impact on our lives. So, my loves, as Moses told me, our beliefs come from the same origin. And here, I will tell you all about it. We have one God, one source, and one future.